Today on the show, we're going to be talking about Convergence number 0. You know, do you ever just spend months and months hyping something up in your head, but externally not hyping it up, so that way it won't be as big of a deal if it's bad? Well, it's kind of what happened with number 0 here. I'm going to go through the positive things first, because there were positive things. First off, it set the stage for Convergence. You can't really say, oh my god, it didn't do its job. Secondly, if you've been keeping up with a Superman run, you know exactly what's going on. I think if you haven't been reading Superman, you're going to have no idea what's going on. I do know a couple of people that were kind of like, I had no idea what was happening or when this was, and they clearly haven't been reading Superman. Next up, there were pages where we had Superman in his briefs. I know his costume's changing after Convergence to just a t-shirt and jeans, but hopefully after it changes after that, we're going to have Superman in his briefs. Now on to the negatives. First off, a lot of the pages kind of reminded me of early Grant Morrison work. Well, not really early Grant Morrison work, but Grant Morrison on The Invisibles and Grant Morrison on Flex Mentallo. However, it didn't exactly do it well in the sense that they weren't writing like Grant Morrison, and that style that Grant Morrison has really only works if you're writing like Grant Morrison. Next up, nothing happened. The only thing it served to do was set the stage. You could have literally summarized this in one sentence. Actually, I would have been happier if they summarized this in one sentence and made it an internet post rather than making you buy the comic. I do enjoy the cohesive list of titles that might be good for you to read before Convergence starts at the end of the comic. I think most of them are actually available on Comixology, which is kind of an interesting thing, but also a very good thing, because they made sure the comics were ready and available for all of you to read if you wanted to read them. All in all, I know there are mixed opinions on this. I know some people really enjoyed this 0 issue. In fact, I put a link down below to Comic Pop because I know Sal from over there had a totally different opinion from me, so you can go and check out their video if you want. The only bad thing in this that I'm worried about carrying over to the main series is this attempt at Grant Morrison's style without being Grant Morrison, because you can't pull that off unless you're Grant Morrison. If they drop that and make sure the story is good in the main series, then it's going to be fantastic, and I'm really excited about it. Especially because, and I didn't say this, the art is kind of interesting. I will give it that. It kind of reminds me of this merge of 90s Vertigo meets comics today. Okay guys, that is it for today. So what did you think of Convergence number 0? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.